Just got this MacBook Pro a couple of days ago, and I've already unboxed this before, so I'm just going to show you the box just to give you an idea how the packaging was. The laptop is already up and working on my desk. So the laptop came in this box. So we had a sort of a packet for the manual. So you have the MacBook Pro, the standard terms and conditions, and how to when you're the first time user for this particular notebook. The power adapters came in here, and I'm going to put this back because I am going to show you the real deal. So here we have the MacBook Pro, the 13-inch LED backlit widescreen notebook. As I said earlier, I choose this over the Windows 8 notebooks like the Asus S200 or the YOTs, because they were really bad build quality, and price point of view, this was I got a really good deal on this, so I thought I might as well pick this up. So I'll first show you the adapters. So there we go, that's the socket, and then we have the power adapter. So that's the new MagSafe, that's what they are called, charging adapters, and I have the extension cable attached because I'm using it on my desk and the power outlet is a bit far away. But if you don't have that issue, you could just plug this in and you could just directly use it. So it's really good. So let's go back to the notebook because that's what we're here for. The notebook is really, it's a unibody construction. I think it's aluminum. It's really good quality. We have the Apple logo, the Eaton Apple, and it lights up when it's switched on, when you're using the laptop. It is a bit heavy, but I like, because I prefer this over the Air, because it's easier to upgrade, as you don't have RAM and hard drive soldered in. So what I can do is I'm going to upgrade the hard drive to solid state. I'm probably going to buy a Corsair Neuron 256 SSD drive and Corsair Vengeance 8GB RAM. So I'm going to upgrade the notebook very soon. It's not very thin, but it's a Pro, it's not the Air. If you want a thin notebook, then better buy an Air, but you can't upgrade it. So it's it has two different purposes. So if you buy this, you probably have it on your desk, or you can carry it around as well, but it's a bit heavy than the MacBook Air. So just to go on the side and show you the ports, we have the charging port. Then we have the Ethernet port as well. I think it's the RJ45. We have the two other ports, the Lightning bolt port and the Thunderbolt. Sorry, not the Lightning bolt. And you can buy a converter to convert this into HDMI, so you can connect it to your existing monitor, and you don't really necessarily need to buy a Mac monitor, although they look really good, but they're expensive. And it has two USB ports. I think they're USB 3.0, and it also has the memory card slots as well. So that's really good as well. And it has a standard headphone jack as well. So I'm sorry, I just took the camera a bit away. I didn't realize it because I'm using my Samsung Galaxy Note phone for shooting this video. And that's on the left hand side. You have all these ports. I'm pretty sure you can go on Apple website and you could get the specifications in detail. This is just to show through how this looks like. And this is the battery indicator. So this shows, it has LEDs. I'm not sure if you can see it because I can't zoom in properly. So when you push this, it actually tells you the level of how much battery juice is left. So I have 98% battery because I just gave it the second charge. So I've already charged it and upgraded the operating system because there was an update. And yeah, so it has a drive as well, the DVD drive as well. So it's a writer, so it's really good. At the back, let me just pick it up. At the back, it's plain and simple. It's very easy to open this MacBook. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It has 10 screws, so it's really easy to take it apart and upgrade your memory, DDR3 memory, and your hard disk drive as well. And also in the future, if you need to change your battery, it's very easy to do it yourself. I know a lot of people, they think that, you have to go to Mac to, the genius to get it done, but you could do it yourself. It's not really hard. So I'll just open the MacBook now to show you the screen and so there it is. I really like the keyboard. It's full LED, it lights up in the dark, which is really good. The screen is you can see me now. Well, it's good. The screen is really good quality as well. The OS. So I'll go about this Mac, and you can see it's the OS X version 10.8.2. I have updated. There is one more update left, which I haven't done, so I'll probably do it later on. The processor is 2.5 GHz Intel Core i5, and the memory is 4 GB 1600 MHz DDR3. So if you want to upgrade the memory, I recommend you buy the Corsair Vengeance, which is 8 GB 1600 MHz DDR3, and you could buy 2 of them because there are 2 memory slots in this MacBook Pro, and it's very easy to upgrade it. I will be doing a video on upgrading when I plan to do it very soon, which is very soon, and once I get the solid state and the memory module shipped, and it'll help you guys, or you could just check out other people's videos where they have upgraded. So this is the Mac OS. I also bought the iPad mini for my nephew, so I have done that video. You guys should go and check that out as well. So we have then we have the power button on the right hand side. So as you can see, the unibody construction is really good. I feel that when you compare it with other notebooks like the Asus, price is quite similar, because I got a good discount on this, so I feel that this was a better buy. It was a better bargain than buying the Nivio S series, which are ridiculously expensive. They're almost the same price, but the quality is not as good as this, so that's what makes them expensive. And they're not unibody designed, so you can feel the cracks, and it bends as well. Like the palm rest of the Sony Vaio, it starts. It's cheap, even though it's carbon fiber, but it's not really. It doesn't feel very sturdy. And I'll just show you the keyboard layout. So the escape key is a bit small as compared to the Windows laptops, the other laptops, but it's not really, it doesn't really matter. You get used to it. I'm already used to it within a day, so it's really good. Then we have the brightness key. So the brightness is like fully gone. So now you can see the screen. The screen is like really, really, what do you say? It's really glossy. So the next is the maximum brightness. So there you go. We have the maximum brightness, so you can't see me anymore, which I don't really care if you can, because it really doesn't matter. But we have maximum brightness now, so you can see the brightness level is really good. If you compare this with the YOT or any other laptops, this has the best brightness, and the screen, the colors are really vibrant. So if you're doing Photoshop, Illustrator, or designing, it's really good. And because I do that now and then, so it does make a difference if you have a really good quality screen. I can imagine the Retina would be way better. I have seen the Retina at the Mac store, and the retinas were mind-blowing. The only reason I didn't like the retina, because I think I'm pretty sure that the RAM, the memory, is soldered in the motherboard, so I didn't like the idea that you can't upgrade it later on by yourself, because I prefer doing it by myself rather than going it to a Genius Bar or giving it to the Apple service store and getting it done from them. They charge a lot of money for that. So we have this as well. So you can add a desktop, which is pretty cool. So you can add desktop. It's kind of like Linux. Obviously, the OS is based on Unix, so Linux or Linux. So it's I just feel that they're kind of the same. But anyway, so we have this looks like an iPad for some reason. The sort of the GUI, the graphical user interface, it looks like the iPad user interface. I wish they had touch, even though I don't really like the idea, as I said earlier, because the hinges, they sort of move a lot when you touch them, and I had an issue with my last Sony Vaio Z series, the Z series, and what happened was the hinges, they were very loose, and I had to go back a couple of times to the Vaio store to get it fixed. So I can imagine if you have a touchscreen, it would really screw up the hinges, especially with the Sonys. But I don't know about this, but it's good that they don't have the touch in. I don't really want to use the touch because the laptop's really for using it as a laptop. So yeah, that's about it. So that key was for this, whatever it's called. Then we have the LED, which is at the low, and now we have put it at the max. Now obviously you can see the lights popping off the keypad, but obviously it's a chiclet style keyboard. You can't see it because it's daytime. I should have done this in nighttime. And then you have the forward and the back and the play and the pause, and we have the window as well. Sorry, we have the not the window, but the volume as well. So the speakers are really good. I'm quite happy, very happy with the speakers. I wasn't expecting good speakers in a notebook, because I have, as I said, I've owned a lot of notebooks, especially the Sony Vaios, and they are really bad. They have really bad sound quality. The speakers are really bad. Even on the last Z series, the speakers were really crap. I could actually do a comparison between the last Z series and the MacBook Pro, but it wouldn't make any sense, because it's better to do a comparison with this and the new Z series, but I don't have that and I don't intend to buy it, so I'm not going to do that. So we have the eject button for the drive as well, the multi-drive, the CD-ROM, DVD writer. It's a dual layer DVD writer, which is really good. So we have the sort of the number pads, and then we have tab is really good. Caps lock is big as well. Shift is really good. Then we have the function, control, option, and command. I think if you want to boot from a USB, when you restart, you have to hold the option button. So I'm trying to learn the Mac OS, so I'm new, excuse me if I'm wrong. We have the command button over here. We have the option, then we have the arrow keys. The arrow keys are a bit small, but I don't really care, because for gaming we use the WASD keys anyway. We don't really use that anymore, so it's like, oh, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's about it. So it's a MacBook Pro 13-inch. I don't know what else to say. I forgot one thing, the trackpad. The trackpad is really good. It's really smooth. It's really good quality. It really blends in. There is a bit of a push down when you just feel at the palm rest, which I feel is really good, rather than having it raised. I remember some of the old Sony books had it raised a bit, which was really annoying, because they got run down a bit. So this is really good. And yeah, so when I open Safari, just to show you guys, the trackpad has, I could just use the trackpad as with 2 fingers to scroll through, which is really good, because I don't have to go to the arrow key anymore. So as you're seeing, I'm scrolling using the 2 fingers, and then I can do that. Sorry. And I could have another desktop, which is pretty cool, and I'll do that and it becomes normal. So I'll put the Safari back on. Yep.